Well, hello everyone. Stef here, returning after a brief stint of voicelessness due to COVID. It was my first time having it, and I do not wish that on my worst enemy. So glad to have my voice back and not have my throat feel like I just chugged a whole gallon of fiberglass. Before I get into this episode's trailer share details, I wanted to let you all know about some upcoming schedule notes. There is just one more episode left in this season. Absolutely crazy, right? And bully for you, it's about twice as long as the rest of the episodes thus far. You gotta finish the season out with a bang, you know? Well, due to the size of the episode paired with my ever-so-lovely foray into the plague, we are not done with it yet. As such, a new episode will not be published in 2 weeks, but the team and I are working on it actively and diligently to get the episode ready for you. Keep an eye on our Twitter at SPECTREPod. That's at SPECTRE pod for updates on when the episode will be published. All right, now it is time to talk about the clip that I've added to the end of this episode. Written and edited by the brilliant and seemingly energyless Caroline Binks, Shifts is a weekly microfiction podcast that follows the character Dahlia as she wakes up in an unknown, unmarked place. That's odd enough already, but for some reason she feels oddly fine with the situation. I won't share too many details because I don't want to give you any spoilers, but y'all, you really don't have any excuse not to listen to this podcast. The sound design and story are so engaging, and the acting is fantastic and is microfiction, so it's bite-sized. For example, the clip at the end of this episode is a whopping 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and it's an entire episode. Got a few minutes while you're nuking some leftovers in the microwave? Listen to an episode. Need to take a break from studying and just let your brain relax while you listen to something else that isn't math problems or historical dates? Listen to an episode of Shifts. You can listen to them wherever you listen to your podcasts, and don't forget to follow them on Twitter at ShiftsPod. And now, without further ado, please enjoy the penultimate episode of the first season of SPECTRE. Episode 9, Goo. SPECTRE is intended for mature audiences. Listener discretion is advised. This episode contains content that may be alarming to some listeners. Please check the show notes at spectrepod.com for a more detailed description. Previously on SPECTRE.
Macie, Vincent, you tell me what is going on, and you tell me right now.
We were ambushed! I barely got away so I could come here and make more weapons for everyone. Warren?
Yeah, I see them. How many do you know?
A couple hundred now. Where did they all come from?
Looks like we were lucky enough to show up for the big one.
Holy shit!
Come on over here. Looks like we have a full retreat. Copy.
I know that sound. That pressure wave that came out of you. Do you have a fucking chip?
Not now.
Fine. Not now. But later.
Yeah, later.
Macie, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Before you do anything else, I need you to go to the bridge and send me your exact coordinates. If you leave the planet, or if there are any further developments, inform me immediately. I will expect regular updates as things progress.
So, which one of you is going to fill me in?
Rho.
You know, actually, no, not you. Edward, got anything to say?
Rho, we need to approach this calmly and rationally.
You know what? No, screw this. Warren, you had a chip all this time, and you didn't think to tell me?
We didn't think
And
that.
it looks like I'm not the only one you've kept in the dark. So, what? It was just a little party between the two of you? A little chip-having party? Do you have one too, Edward?
No, Lillian and I thought it best that we...
So Lillian knows too. Who else knows? Garyn?
Yes, he knows.
Fantastic. So it's just Macie, Grape, Atta, and me then, right? What, we're not good enough to be need to know?
Please keep your voice down. We can't risk everyone overhearing.
Why? Because they're going to be pissed off by all your lies?
You have every right to be angry. You're right. We should have told you.
So that's how you knew all that shit about meditation. Your years of study. You had to learn how to control yours too.
Yes, except mine is malfunctioning. Even with all the mindfulness exercises, I can't control it. Left unchecked, it will do what you saw earlier, over and over again until I'm surrounded by nothing but rubble.
That necklace he wears is a portable EMP field, fine-tuned to target the chip at the base of his neck, right where yours is.
Without this necklace, I'd probably be dead by now.
Which is why you don't want to share your tech with these people.
Precisely. Well, thank you for that, by the way. Very astute of you to recognize that we couldn't let them know the truth.
Yeah, whatever.
Ro, we didn't tell you because we didn't want to negatively impact your progress.
Yes, that's right. We had to go through similar rehabilitation with Warren when he first joined, and the less you have on your mind to distract you, the better.
Wait, so if Garyn knows, then why did he play dumb? Like he didn't know how to help me get control?
He was under orders not to let you know we had any insight into the chip.
That is astoundingly stupid.
How else would you have had us handle it?
I don't know. You could have told me.
Ro, I realize that we grievously misstepped there. When you first came on board, you were a question mark. We had to get to know you first. There was no way we could know if you were safe or not.
Okay, fine, but I've been on board for weeks now. I felt like I've been making a place for myself on the crew, proving myself. How am I supposed to trust you now?
I don't know.
We can't focus on this right now. We need to find a way to appease Leader. They're expecting us to find a weapon that will aid them in combat.
Well, what if it's not a weapon?
What are you thinking?
Assuming cat's out of the bag.
All out in the open.
Okay, I just had a thought. We can't give them the chip technology because obviously it's too dangerous, right? But there's an experimental injection that I could provide the formula for. Maybe even a sample or two if I want to dip into my personal reserves.
An injection? What does it do?
It gives the injected being elevated strength, well, for a limited period. It's immediately effective upon administration, and it can be used in any future battles. Well, provided they can find a way to synthesize it themselves.
The question is if it's enough.
Well, it would help explain why our attackers were thrown further than normal human strength, right?
Doesn't explain the pressure wave, though.
They didn't see that, technically, only heard it. And that could easily be explained away by the sounds and confusion of combat.
Are there any side effects? Like, anything that might harm these people?
It's experimental. There are always side effects. But I'll make sure they're well aware of them. I won't give it to them blind.
Can anyone think of anything better? All right, make it happen, Garyn.
Can do.
Hey, Ed.
Go ahead.
Leader wants us all back in the command tent ASAP. They've got news.
Oh, can I come? I'm getting bored here all by myself, and all of this injection stuff sounds super interesting.
Macie, no. Stay on the SPECTRE. And stop hacking in on conversations that you're not invited to.
Boo. You're no fun.
Atta will be there in a moment. Come on, everyone.
Welcome. I have news.
So I hear. What is it?
I sent a group of scouts out to track the hostiles that retreated from combat, and they led them directly to their camp.
It's approximately 12 kilometers from here to the west.
But they won't be there very long. From what our scouts were able to see, they look to be making a hasty exit.
An exit off this rock or to go into hiding?
There wasn't a ship nearby, so they're likely staying on planet to recover.
There is a massive cave system that runs underneath half the planet, so if we lose them now, we'll never find them.
Are there any maps or imaging of the system?
Or do you at least know where the nearby entrances are? That can help us narrow down where they might be headed.
There are many. If we don't strike now while they're above ground, then the likelihood that they'll escape is all but guaranteed.
So you think an immediate response is what's needed here?
Yes, ideally. However, there's another problem.
Oh, goody.
What kind of problem?
We've already informed you that these people keep an EMP field generator in their camp, preventing any electronics being used within its boundaries.
Yes, but you said you were never able to locate it.
One of our scouts was able to get a visual on what they think is the generator.
It's in the center of the camp, but it's heavily guarded. There were at least a dozen or so hostiles milling around it with seemingly no other purpose than to keep an eye on it. It's obviously very important to them.
Also, it appears to be encased in a material we've never seen before. Our scout was not able to get close enough to inspect it, but it almost looks like a gel of sorts that insulates the unit from exposure to the elements. There's no telling if it's harmful on contact or not.
Sounds like a job for me and my suits.
No electronics, remember?
Oh, right.
So, to recap, a recently diminished horde of hostile invaders is on the retreat, and we need to attack before they can escape into the expansive cave system underneath the planet's surface and recover, or potentially even regrow their numbers, so they can attack again.
Correct.
Don't forget we can't bring any toys with us.
Right. And these hostiles have access to a powerful EMP field generator which renders all electronic tools or weapons inert. Have I left anything out?
Only that we need to act in a matter of hours, or less.
This won't be easy.
What is it that you humans say? Nothing in this universe worth having comes easily.
Right. So what's the plan? Attack at dawn?
We suggest putting the majority of our force into a diversion effort while a smaller group infiltrates the perimeter with the focus of bringing down the generator.
Once it's down, we have a very small fleet of ATVs with machine guns attached that could prove useful.
And don't forget my suit. With that thing inactive, I bet I can do a pretty hefty amount of damage.
Precisely why I need you in the small group. Rho, you as well. Connect with Macie over comms and get insight from them on the best way to take down that EMP. Once you have it down, I expect you to fight your way out of the camp, all guns blazing.
Oh, you know I've got you. Those assholes won't be able to tell the difference between a bullet in the air.
So that's it then. We convene outside the settlement in what, 2 hours? Make our way to the hostile camp with the guidance of the scouts?
From our vantage point, yes. Atta and Rho will be our small group looking for an easy way in, and the rest of us will attack at dawn to pull focus, maybe take some of the heat off them. Does that work for you, leader?
Yes. Our goal here is to eradicate enough of them to ensure our survival. If any surrender, everyone has orders to take them as prisoners, so that we can press them for additional information.
Don't really seem like the surrendering type.
Not likely. But I prefer we not spill unnecessary blood. One of my strategists will be joining you in the small group in the event their knowledge is needed.
All right, crew, you heard them. Get some rest, eat something. We move in 2 hours.
One more thing, if you please.
Yes?
Any findings on the weapon or explosion that caused such a great show of power earlier?
Ah, yes. Well, I regret to admit that I wasn't as forthcoming with you as I would have liked to have been earlier.
So we just walk in there and stick our hands in that stuff?
I mean, I guess? I'm not a goo expert.
Well, we're not sure what it is exactly. The scout said it was gel, right? Goo suggests fluidity of some sort. Sticky, but fluid. Gel can be harder.
If it's a ballistic type gel, it could be simple enough to cut through. I have my machete.
Does it really matter?
Goo versus gel will change how you approach it. Do you just stick your hand in and feel around all willy-nilly, or do you have to cut through it?
Right. Honestly, I prefer the cutting kind. Goo is messy.
I agree. I don't have the means to clean up for it to be viscous.
Ooh, I know. There was one time that I had to dive into a vat of this gooey, pudding-like substance.
Another
and
time, Macie. 2 possible scenarios so far. What else?
I'm proficient enough with tech, but Macie, from the photos we sent you, were you able to pull up any details about the model?
That stuff around it is pretty thick and cloudy, so I couldn't get the exact model, but I think I got close enough. Should be pretty easy. Once you get to the goo, gel, whatever off, there should be a panel somewhere. Just take the cover off and then get with me on comms. I can walk you through shutting it down if you can't do it yourself.
I can also assist. I know enough to be useful.
Thank you.
I assume you want cover fire when you're doing this?
Yes, please.
Looks like we've got our signal. Ready to go?
Yep, let's do it. Macie, stay on this line. I'll chime in if we need any help.
You got it.
Hold up a sec. Let me just... That should take care of the ones who stuck around. I'll keep an eye out for anyone else, but don't let that make y'all lazy. You stay sharp, too.
That's the plan. Let's go.
We should approach slowly. This generator keeps them safe. There have to be some sort of security measures put in place.
What, like booby traps?
Potentially.
Only one way to find out. Lead the way, girlie.
You know, when we're done here, we're gonna have a talk about you calling me that.
Yeah. Go.
You're right!
Got it.
Okay, here we are. See the blinking light in the center? That's what we got to turn on. And it looks like... yes.
It's goo. Damn it. Why can't things ever be easy?
All right, I'll let y'all handle this. I'm gonna post up over there and enjoy some shooting practice, if you don't mind.
What, and leave us with the fun part?
You can tell me all about it later.
Gee, thanks. All right, let's start digging into this stuff.
No! Wait!
What? Why? Oh, God. Your hand.
It appears it's not safe to touch.
What do you need? What can I do?
I don't know.
You only touched it with your fingers, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's get it off.
Water.
I've got a canteen right here. Feel any better?
Not particularly, but I don't feel worse, which is promising.
Updates! We have a group of nasties headed our way.
This stuff is acidic.
Acidic? You figure that out. I'll focus on this here.
How's it going?
Not well, Macie. We've got acidic goo, our strategist is injured, and I have no way to get through to the generator without getting hurt myself.
Can you shoot through it?
Not fast enough. Hostiles incoming. Any ideas?
I already told you, I'm not a goo expert.
The generator isn't damaged by protective sludge. Perhaps acid only affects biological material?
You're brilliant. Macie, I think we've got this handled. Atta, come over here.
What?
Get over here. Now, we need you. How are you doing? Still in a lot of pain?
I'll be fine. Focus.
What is it?
Can you manually operate your suit without power?
Like shit, but yes, if the occasion calls for it.
Well, consider it called for.
Did you take stupid pills today or something? I am not putting my suit in that stuff.
It's not hazardous to... Get down! It won't damage your suit. Only skin.
How do you know that?
Come on, Atta, please. You're all we've got. Tick-tock, Atta!
Fine! Cover me. But if my baby gets even one scratch on her...
I'll buy you a brand new suit myself.
Like you've got the funds for that. Okay, kiddo, I need you here. What do I do when I get through this crap?
I don't know, destroy it.
How do I destroy it?
All I know is what I told you before. You're looking for a panel of some sort that slides away or peels off. Remove that panel, and it should be as simple as pushing a deactivate button.
And if there isn't a button?
Then channel all of your inner rage and pummel it until it's inoperative.
Not a lot of help here, kiddo.
I'm sorry. Not being there puts a bit of a damper on what I can do.
See that? Close the blinking light. That should be the alternator. Destroy that, and the generator will work.
On it.
Fuck yeah! All right, let's get to the others.
Hammerson's Pizza! What can we put on your pizza? Hey, what's going on, Doc?
Sigma, I have a new dispatch for you.
Finally! I'm so bored! Where are we going?
Ursa Minor. Polaris, specifically. Or just outside it, anyway.
Polaris? Oh, Doc! Are you looking to rub elbows with the elite or something?
Yes and no. I don't have all the details quite yet, but I need you to set course immediately for the Prejama. It's docked in orbit around the Triple Star system.
The Prejama? Oh, buddy! Hey, should I pick up a tux or something?
That shouldn't be necessary, but I'll let you know if that changes. You need to be ready for anything.
You know me, Doc. I'm always ready.
I'm counting on it. How long will it take you to get rerouted and on your way?
About a half hour, más o menos. We're pretty far away, though, so it's going to take us a little while, like a week to get there.
That's fine. Report in every 24 hours.
All right, you got it, Doc.
I'll give you more information about your objective in a day or so.
Sounds good, Doc. I'll keep my eye on the comms. Hey, you think they'll have chocolate mousse over there?
Okay. Talk to you then.
Oh, hey, Doc. One more thing.
Yes?
Take it easy on Sis. She really is an asset and totally brilliant.
Noted. Goodbye.
And did you see how they all scattered when I got there?
Yes, your appearance was very timely.
And needed. We were starting to get overwhelmed.
I extend my humble thanks again for your assistance with protecting my people.
You have any negative reports yet from the people who've used the enhancement serum?
1 or 2 have reported slight headaches. But other than that, they seem to be coming down just fine. Thank you.
How is the other strategist? Their hand was pretty burned.
They'll be fine. It's unclear if amputation is needed yet for any of the digits. But we'll only make that decision until it is absolutely necessary.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. They were incredibly helpful in getting the generator turned off. We'd have been lost without them.
And we without you. And now we have the alien ship at our disposal due to our victory.
You think you'll be able to make use of it?
Oh, absolutely. If anything, we can use it for supply runs, transports, and any other needs we have for visiting other planets and systems.
You're sure there aren't any more of them left to come and try to take it back?
It's doubtful. The majority are dead, and the ones left alive are all in custody.
What do you plan to do with them?
As I mentioned before, I was hoping to integrate them with my people if they were willing. That work will take time, especially since there is no semblance of trust currently present. But I am hopeful.
You have our direct contact line now, so please, don't hesitate to reach out to us if more hostiles come.
I can't guarantee we'll be able to react as swiftly as we'd like, but I promise you we will try our best to help in whatever way we can.
We are safe for now. That's all that matters. Let's not focus on what-ifs. It's time to celebrate and revel in being alive.
I'm all for that.
Hey, Eddie?
Yes, Macie?
I hate to break up the fun, but you're needed here at the Spectre.
Can it wait by any chance?
Why aren't you here, kiddo? Party's just picking up.
Well, no. It can't wait, actually.
What do you mean?
First Mate Edward Whitlaw, you will get your ass on the Spectre immediately with the rest of my godforsaken crew, or we will leave this planet without you.
Sorry, Eddie. I didn't know she was gonna do that. We'll be waiting for you on the bridge.
Lillian, you're here. On planet.
Yes, I'm here, and you have a lot to explain.
Aye, Captain. We're on our way.
You have just been listening to Spectre, an indie sci-fi audio drama podcast. I'm Stef Howerton, the creator and showrunner, and I'm so glad that you chose to spend some time with us today. If you have a moment, I'd appreciate it if you could rate and review Spectre on your podcast platform of choice. It's a really great and easy way to help new listeners find the show, and the more people who listen, the more we can do with it in future episodes. This episode featured the voice talents of myself, Stef Howerton, as Rho, Alan Chan as Warren Lee, David Ault as Edward Whitlaw, David S. Deere as Garyn Beikirch, Tel Minear as Macie Vincent, Newton Schottelkotte as Atalanta Harris, Marcus Rothenberg as Grape, Stephanie Tobin as Captain Lillian Dunne, Lindsay Zana as Dr. Cicely Bennett, Justin Reighard as Jefferson Hammond, Aubrey Poppleton as Leader, and Orion Tuesday Ibert and Ali Hylton as the Strategists. Sound design by Brad Colebrook and music by Tim Rosko. For a written list of credits and a full transcript of this episode, please visit SPECTREPod.com. That's SPECTRE pod.com. You can also chat with us on Twitter or Instagram via the handle @SpectrePod. Thank you so much, again, for spending part of your day with us. There are a plethora of great podcasts to listen to out there, and I'm so honored that you opted to listen to Spectre. Have an absolutely wonderful day.
Mom, Pa, open, please.
Oh, sure, honey. Here.
Thank you, Wonka.
Yeah, you're welcome. Stay here, Jay. I have to go get the door.
Go say hi.
Yeah, I'm gonna go say hi.
Are you Nehemiah?
I am.
I need to speak with you.
What's this about?
I can't. It's important, but must remain private. May I...
I don't even know who you are.
My name is Alec Molina. I'm with the program.
And what exactly do you want?
To shut it down.
Come on in.
Hi, Grape.
Hola. This must be...
My son, Jolin.
Ah, he's beautiful.
Thank you. So, I have several questions.
I'm sorry you do, but please let me explain. I'm here mostly because of Jolin. I had no idea that the children were involved. I learned this and did some digging, as they say, and I cannot stand by. We're doing things that are terrible.
And you really think you can stop them?
I have to try. I can undo what damage I have done by working for them, but I have to try to stop them.
If you think I'm gonna let you use Jolin...
No, of course not.
So, what? You think I can help?
The program put you into a game, right?
Yes.
You won.
Yeah, I did.
Twice.
And?
You're the only one who has beaten it. We've tested that version on dozens of people and...
So? I got lucky.
No, you're just...
Special?
I'm asking for your help. If you say no, I will respect it. You won't hear from me again. I'll do whatever I can to protect your son, but I'll leave you alone. But... if you will help me, I think we can do this. I really do.
I want to think about it.
Of course.
I want Jolin freed from the program, of course I do, but this is risky.
I understand. Take some time. When you make a decision, call me on this number.
I will.
I should... I have to get back.
Right.
Thank you for your time.
Sure thing.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jolene. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. He might be.
Shifts is written and edited by Caroline Minks and features music by Loyalty Freak Music. This episode featured the voices of Ethan Minks as Jolin, A.R. Olivieri as Nehemiah, and David Orion-Pena as Alec. Follow us on Twitter at ShiftsPod and check out our sibling show, Surreal Love. The full second season of Shifts is coming soon.